things happening. This one, I suspect, is no different. No different. Several things happened on the weekend on the political platform and off the political platform. As we have been saying, we're now knee-deep into the election campaign. And let me just point out here, in democracies where people have a free and fair vote, one man, one woman, one vote, election campaigns are vital in their decision-making, the people's decision-making, because election campaigns are really, if you could compare it or associate them with sitting an exam. You're auditioning for the job member of parliament and ultimately prime minister. It's an exam that you're writing. You're making your case to the people why they should vote for you. And that is so for the parliamentary candidates and those who lead their parties. When people look at the leaders of the party, they're also sizing them up. They are scrutinizing them. Do they like them? Do they trust them? Is it want to mark yourself off? Is it someone you'd want your son or your daughter, to be like? So campaigns are a long examination on your suitability. Suitability in terms of your ability to get it done. Ability in terms of, can you lead a country in a way that makes that country people proud? That's what electioneering and campaigning are about. And over decades and history, frankly, in Westminster and presidential systems, campaigns produce some moments of history, historic moments when political leaders say and do things that make them lose or win elections, for that matter. Yeah? Where we in Jamaica are concerned with what happened on Friday night in Southwest St. Ann on a PNP platform, it comes in a context. What is our context? We are in a very competitive election season. That's one. Two, only a couple of weeks before that, we had a senior veteran parliamentarian, not for the first time, behaving himself in a way that was embarrassing, disgusting. I'm speaking of Everald Warmington, who went on the platform and used expletives in urging Labour rights to vote for the JLP. Yeah? And Mr. Warmington was roundly condemned here, elsewhere, including by the members of the People's National Party. In fact, the PNP General Secretary, Dr. Dayton Campbell, said he should be arrested and charged and prosecuted. Yeah, arrested and charged. The PNP president himself, Mark Golding, I'll show you the tape, went on the record of saying, listen, that kind of behavior from Mr. Warmington, yeah, don't associate with us. Don't associate with us. Yeah, quite rightly. The Prime Minister himself was moved to make the point last night in Old Harbour that Warmington stuck to his script in Old Harbour last night. So, now to Mr. Golding. Mr. Golding was on the platform in Southwest Centre. He was there to make his case for the people of Jamaica to vote PNP and make him Prime Minister of Jamaica, while he was stumping for the PNP's Danishka Williams in that constituency. And he was having problems with the microphone. The microphone was malfunctioning. That is clear. And he got frustrated. And in getting frustrated, he used one of the most colorful Jamaican bad words. I can't seem to recall if this has a precedent where this has happened before on the political platform by a party leader. Yeah? We have had it from lower level persons. But unless somebody can tell me, and I go back to about 1976, 75, where a national political leader, the leader of a political party, auditioning for the job of Prime Minister, let slip what a lot of us do. A whole heap of us, including me, use expletives. Yes. But here's the rub. Time, place, occasion are all very important. Especially when you are auditioning for the top job in the country, the Prime Minister of the country. That is what is important here. It is not an ordinary Joe Blow or Joan. Yeah? No. In addition, you are on trial. How do you manage pressure? Mr. Golding was obviously frustrated by the malfunctioning microphone. That is, yeah, that happens. But you don't let slip what he did, because it betrays how you would respond, yeah, in the heat of a moment, yeah, and you would know you're on stage. You know you have hundreds of people in front of you. You know it's being recorded. Now, I can't begin to speculate whether this is a usual practice of Mr. Golding to use that particular expletive in moments in his private space. I can't speculate on that. What I do know, Mr. Golding was on the political platform, a public space, campaigning to be the country's next Prime Minister. Now, I'm going to play the clip with the expletive, and I'm going to say to the parents, all the listeners, I do so knowing very well that we based on the rules and regulations of the Broadcasting Commission and governing our license, you're not to play expletives. And we observe that rule 100% of the time, unless one slips through without our knowledge. This one is without precedent. It is of national importance. A lot of people would not have heard it, would not have seen the full context of what Golding said. It has been erased from all the social media websites of his party. And I'm saying to you, the parents, it's time for a teaching moment where you now have to go teach the young ones that language and the use of language is a very dynamic experience. What is acceptable today in terms of a word, wasn't so 10 years ago. So today we say, boy, the party wicked enough. Meaning, it was enjoyable, it was good. Wicked didn't have that meaning some time ago. So language evolves. But what you, the young ones, will have to learn, time, when is it appropriate? For example, you're going to be interviewed for a job, and you turn up at the place that you're hoping to get the job. Something happened. You drop. You don't blurt out BC and RC. No. You got to hold it together. Because those words are not appropriate. They're not acceptable in certain circumstances, including on a public political platform from a national leader. It is not acceptable. So parents, the children are at home. You may want to tell them not to listen to this. Yeah? But you have to go use the moment to teach them about appropriate use of language, use of words, what circumstances, what time. Here is what Mark Golding said, unedited.
Southwest saying, Ann, are you ready for Iman, Marky G, Mark Jefferson Golding? Yo. Well, you look like you're ready. You sound like you're ready. You feel like you're ready. And even though the mic not ready.
Yeah.
And even.
Yeah.
And even though the mic. Blood clot. Yo. Hey.
That's it. Well, I spoke with one person who was there at the meeting, and the person said to me that they didn't hear it. They don't think he realized that the microphone had picked it up. But the issue is, Prime Minister to be, alternative, you don't do that. You maintain your composure and your discipline. That's why some of us lead and others follow. Leadership carries with it burdens. Leadership carries with it responsibilities. Yeah? That separates you from others. This must be a moment for all of our political leaders, our politicians. Don't be carried away with the moment of emotionalism that runs with the politics. More on that after the break.